Hey guys, what's up? It's Sophia. Wow, that was weird. Okay, let's start over. Okay, hang on. Hey guys, what's up? It's Sophia, and today I have another book haul. You shouldn't be surprised. If you are, I don't know what you're doing. To the cities for a few days. In the cities, I mean Minneapolis, and I bought some books because if you don't know, you must not watched my last book haul, but I have a job, so I have money, and there's only one bookstore up here. I mean, it's great and all, but it doesn't have all the books I want. And at places at home, you can find those books you want, you know? So I have another book haul, and it's quite big. In one trip, I bought $140 worth of books, and total it was about $230. Keep in mind I went to half-price books as well. So, yeah, in no particular order, here are the books that I bought while I was in the cities with money. The first book I am actually currently reading, and that is Gabe Johnson Takes Over by Jeff Herbach. I can't pronounce his name, his last name at least, but he's a Minnesota author, and I've heard great things about his books. I've heard they are absolutely hilarious, so I thought, why not give it a try? So I bought this book because it was at half price books. I was like, oh, this cover's pretty, and I've heard he's hilarious, so what more? What more must you need? Alright, the next book I got is actually another Jeff Herbach. Yeah, you get it. And I got it at half price books for $1, so, you know, you gotta love those. And that book is stupid fast. And I know nothing about this book, other than it's supposed to be hilarious. Now, oh, he's a football player. I don't really want to know what it's about. I just know it's hilarious and I want to read it. The next book I picked up because of the cover at Half Price Books, and that is Boundless by Kenneth Opel? I don't know. And basically what I'm getting from the synopsis is that this book is kind of like the Murder on the Orient Express, where it's on a murder on a train. So, look at the cover. This just kind of sold it for me. That cover just sold it. It just, and then naked. What's it look like naked though? Okay, I actually love these covers. I love it. And it's gold writing. It's so pretty. Oh, that feels so nice too. Oh my god. I'm excited. The next book I picked up at Half Price Books was Hello, I Love You by Katie M. Stout. And basically, from what I get, is she moves to this girl, Grace Wild, moves to, to Korea, I believe, because her dad's like a music producer and she wants to get away from all of that, but she finds out that like her roommate's brother or someone, I don't know, is like a sensation over there, so she kind of gets back into music through that, and there's probably a romance because it's called Hello, I Love You. Next book I also got for $1, and I have not read the first book yet, but it was $1, and I was like, I have the first book, and when am I gonna find the second one for $1 again? So I picked up Rebel Angels by Libba Bray. I have not read the first book, but it was there for $1, okay? Then I picked up When We Collide by Emery Lord because it was at Half Price Books, and I love Half Price Books. Half Price Books is a beautiful place, and you can find some really, really good deals there, so, you know, I I saw it sitting there and I was like, mine. Then I picked up My Lady Jane because it was 20% off at Half Price Books. I love Half Price Books by Cynthia Han, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. I know very little about this book other than people in the booktube community seem to love it. So I think I'll love it too. And do you know what it looks like naked? Guess it's purple. If you guys watch my videos, you know I love purple. Purple. My nails are purple. I have purple lipstick, guys. I should be wearing purple lipstick. Hang on. Well, we're gonna do this. We're gonna put on some purple. We're gonna match the naked book. We're very purple now. The next books I actually already read this and I love it and you should all read it, and that book is 7 Ways We Lie by Riley Redgate. Now this book is basically about a school scandal, I'd say. A scandal that someone sent anonymous to the school. They sent a message anonymously to the school about like a student having an affair with a teacher. So it kind of talks about that and follows 7 characters, and I love this cover. Can we just talk about how beautiful it is for a second? And how beautiful that is? Look at that. It's so beautiful and perfect and I love it. And this next book, I already read it as well. Actually, it's a graphic novel, and if you know me, you know that I love the Lumberjanes. I fucking love the Lumberjanes. Lumberjanes is my life, and if you haven't read the Lumberjanes yet, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but I didn't know the next volume came out, and I saw it at Barnes & Noble, and I was like, I don't care if I'm spending all my money, I am buying it. I am buying this book. I love the Lumberjanes. And if you don't know what the Lumberjanes is about, basically, it's an all-girls camp. And this cabin called the Lumberjanes, they go on all these crazy paranormal adventures, and it's beautiful, and everyone should read it because they're perfect and amazing and pretty. It's great. It's great. Just go read it. Read it. Okay, the next book is also a graphic novel that I have not read yet, but I want to read it soon because everybody loves this book. Volume 1 of Saga. Finally. Everyone loves this. Then I saw this in the graphic novel section, and I was like, Black Widow. It's volume 1, called Itsy Bitsy Spider, and I love Black Widow. If you don't know, love Black Widow. Love her. Love her so much. I saw this there and I was like, yes. Then I just kind of saw this on Tumblr before I went to the bookshops, and I bought it because there's lesbians, and it starts in Minnesota. What more do you need in a book? And that is Without a Net by Jane B. Mason. I'm so excited to read this. Ooh. Then I bought The Star-Touched Queen by Rashani Chokshi. I'm sorry. I butchered that, but everyone loves this book too. Everyone loves this. And I haven't read it. I don't know really what it's about, but if you know me, you know that I don't really like to know much about the book. I just like to know that people like it, then I'll probably like it too, you know? Also, can we note this? Like, look at this. I'm not okay with it. Then I finally found it at Barnes & Noble. It hasn't been there every other time that I've gone, and I go to Barnes & Noble a lot. It's just never there, and it was finally there, so I bought it, and that is Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins. I know nothing about this book other than I loved Anna and the French Kiss, and I want to read the second book. So there you go, and can we note the cover? The next book I bought is Never Always Sometimes by Addie Alsed, and girl, I'm so excited to read this, okay? So basically, from what I've gathered from everyone, is that it's about like this group of friends that make a list of things that they're never gonna do, and then one day they decide they're gonna do all the things on this list. I might be wrong, but we're just gonna go with it. Just go with it. And the next books I actually bought up here. I bought these books up here just the other day. It's just taken me a while to actually film this video because I'm terrible at it. I'm terrible at filming up here. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And that book is And I Darken by Kirsten White, and I'm so excited. Look at this cover. It's beautiful and naked. There is, I don't know if you can see it, but there is a flower engraved right here. I hope I like it. Focus, bitch. Then, at Target today, I picked up Everything by Nicola Yoon because everyone loves it. I know nothing about it other than everyone loves it and the cover's beautiful, and apparently everything in this is in the book. So I'm pretty excited. Alright, I actually got 3 more books, but one of them's way out there and I don't feel like grabbing it. And that is Death Note by a name that I cannot remember. And it's beautiful and really, really good, and I highly recommend it if you want some manga. Basically, it's about this kid that finds a notebook called the Death Note, and when you write someone's name in it, they die. I actually heard about it from Sarah without an H, so I'll leave her channel below because she's awesome. And then I got a book called Lucky Penny, and I can't remember this author's name either. I'm terrible at this. Basically, it's a graphic novel about this girl that loses her job and she decides she's gonna live in her friend's storage unit, and it's about that, and it's so good, and it's blurbed by Noelle Stevenson. I love Noelle Stevenson. And I saw that it was blurbed by her, so of course I had to buy it, and it was amazing. It's at home right now and I'm kind of sad because it's beautiful. The last book that I got is Prodigy, the graphic novel by Marie Lu. It's the second book in the Legend trilogy, my favorite series. Marie Lu is awesome. Expect another book haul soon because I'm going back to the cities in a few days for Harry Potter. I took a few days off work so that I could go back for Harry Potter. So many book hauls. If you liked this book haul video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, or remember to subscribe and leave a comment below if you so wish. Please tell me you have all read a Noelle Stevenson graphic novel because like this video because purple's a great color. Yeah. Yeah, bye!